back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I'm Crypto Kip.
I'm Black Sea. It's nice to see you guys.
Happy 4th of July to all you guys in the USA. Hope everybody's having a beautiful weekend across the world. I'm going to back this up a little bit for us. There you go.
Perfect.
There you go. So we wanted to go live for you guys today since we were hanging out together. This is, nice holiday weekend. Had some time with the family, some with the friends. Got to touch some grass while these markets are going a little bit wild. And, of course, as the fireworks are getting shot up into the air, your crypto portfolios went underground.
It's over, guys.
It's over.
It's all over. It's all over.
We're done.
We're seeing a huge sell-off. The bull market's over.
This
Pack
is
it up.
Last
Let's get
video.
Out of here.
No more videos.
Yeah, we're done. We're done talking about crypto.
That's
I sold
it.
everything. It's no, we're obviously kidding. I do want to talk about though that I do believe that we are in a very interesting situation here. I do think that there's a chance. I know this may seem slim. I want to throw some hopium out there for you guys that I do think that this could be a fake out. I do think that this could be a bear trap, and we could be looking for that V-shaped recovery, setting us up for a move to the upside back to all-time highs. That being said, there's a real reason why I'm saying it's a fake out, because the technicals do show that we are looking for progressive, long-term corrective period throughout the summer leading into the fall. Keep that in mind. There's one of those two things could happen. What do you think about that?
I think that we're typically, we went out to Austin, Texas with a couple other folks in the crypto space, and whether you're a trader in the market and you're a holder, or whether you're a content creator, if you go back in history and you look historically, your bags and your views on your content and the excitement around crypto is going to be lackluster in the summers.
Yes,
so
the summer lull.
this is something that was on the table. Obviously, we've got a huge menu of bullish items in the space, right? So we got people asking us, what we're going to be talking about today. Rick, the roster. Shout out to you, Doc Denzel. Nice holiday. Yes, Rick Roster also saying, but I'm losing my money, seriously, LOL. Yes, I know.
It's crypto. It's not for the faint of heart, guys. I was saying over on Crypto Twitter, you can follow us, 333 Black Sea and Crypto Kip tweets. On the 4th of July, you see the S&P 500 soaring. You see the United States dollar doing well, rallying. And you see crypto absolutely dumping. It's poetry. It's poetry.
I think it was such a weird day for the market. Honestly, the fact that, everybody's enjoying the time with their family yesterday or their friends, and then the market's that does not feel real to me.
Yeah.
That feels so manipulated. We've also got these stories. We've talked about it, guys, yesterday, and you see, go on Twitter. You'll see it everywhere. Germany's selling their Bitcoin, 75 million on the exchanges.
Yeah.
Again, we've got, what's the name of it? Come on.
Mount Gox.
Mount Gox.
Yeah.
Mount Gox for the 578th time is going to dump on the, mark. It's more real than it's been in the past, but that's always the case every time this new story comes around. So you just got this perfect storm. I think I tweeted out about it earlier. Just like a perfect storm of these stories to maximize the potential for this bear trap, to get people like Rick, who are bleeding today in their altcoins, like me, who is bleeding in my altcoins, like all of us that are bleeding on our altcoins today, to panic out. Well, Bitcoin valuation goes up. Everybody's consolidating back to Bitcoin. Altcoins are coming down. It's a fake out bear trap. Like, this thing is over. And I, personally, for me, I am not going to budge. I'm not going to budge off this bull market. A $5 super chat from Michael Parker says he just dropped $1,500 on crypto. These are bargain prices. Do not be compromised. Get it while the getting is good. Yeah. Agree, Michael Parker. I'm going to like that comment, and I appreciate your super chat. Thank you so much, Michael Parker. And to further my point that I was just making, I am not going to budge, just like you, Michael Parker, from the idea that this bull market is over until we hit a $3 trillion overall total market cap breakout.
A new all-time high in market cap.
Let's talk a little bit about the 4-year cycle. So this is, we had a question, what are we going to talk about in this video? Well, again, thanks Michael Parker for that super chat. This is going to be a good video because me and Black Sea were talking this morning about what's going on right now, how this price action could be possible. And just candidly, let me say this. So about 6 months ago, like 4 months ago probably, maybe. Black Sea said to me, what if we just trade sideways for 6 months and it's just
when the chop started to happen, I said, what if we just trade sideways for 6 more months from here? Is that possible? Really throw everybody off because everyone's saying we're ahead of schedule.
I go, no way, dude. No way. No way. No way. It's so bullish. Everything's so bullish. We're ahead of schedule. It's a good thing. I am very bullish, my friends. No secrets there. But I always acknowledge that it is possible. I just didn't expect it.
Yeah.
But that's crypto. It kind of gives you what you don't expect.
Yeah. I want to touch on the 4-year cycle. First off, to our super chat, thank you. I want to say that, right now, it's too late to short. It's not too late to take profit unless you just bought in. I think really right now the appropriate thing to do is probably start to bid. Not financial advice, but I put my money where my mouth is. I've been buying a little bit of crypto over the past couple days. But I do want to emphasize this 4-year cycle. This 4-year cycle is such a tricky thing because once everybody starts to say, when we were breaking all-time highs before the halving, people were saying, the 4-year cycle, it's going to be just noise now. It's not signal. Like, it's not going to be a thing anymore.
Now that all the institutional money is coming in, it's going to get manipulated.
Yeah, and then once everybody starts to come to a general consensus of, okay, this is what's going to happen, that's usually when the table gets turned and goes, okay, well, now we're going to throw everybody for a loop. We're going to trade sideways for 6 months, max pain. See some drawdowns when we should be breaking all-time highs, and then you start to zoom out and go, wait a second, now we're on schedule for the 4-year cycle again. Maybe it's not noise, maybe it's signal, maybe it's something to actually listen to, and I do think that we're starting to be on track here for being back in tune with the 4-year cycle.
And I'll say to that, I'm a believer in the 4-year cycle period, and I always have been, and so, yeah, we were ahead of schedule. The only difference I thought maybe we'd have in this cycle, and obviously I'm leaning very bullish because of all the catalysts and all these things, but that was dangerous because, this time it's different. It's kind of what you're thinking, it's a super cycle, which that's a dangerous term. That's a loaded word in itself. But I was never of the idea that it wasn't going to be a 4-year cycle. So the fact that we hit our highs early left room for us to pull back to these levels. Bitcoin broke key support at $60,000, but key support is relative in the moment, right? Because the truth is that this is just more of the same. Bitcoin was slightly ahead of schedule, and us coming back to where we're at right now brings us back into that cycle, back exactly on track for what we should have expected all along. Fine, we were ahead of schedule. Everybody was like, we're ahead of schedule. What's crazy to me is there's some people that are saying we are ahead of schedule, that right now are also the same people that are saying it's over. And those are the people that I can't play those games. All I can play in my mind is, one, until we surpass $3 trillion and a total market cap breakout, the bull cycle is not over. And two, I have nothing else to go off except for the 4-year cycle. And so until that changes, not, okay, we're a little ahead of schedule, so now it's changed. Here we are right back on track. Until that truly changes, and we need a full cycle to truly end, and we're in the middle of one right now. Until that changes, it's not changed. Yeah. It's still the same in my mind, because that's all we have to go off.
Now look, listen, guys. We've been in crypto since 2016. We've seen these cycles play out. And the main consensus that I always get behind is I think the 4-year cycle is the only signal we really have. Bull markets can get stunted or can be exaggerated based on monetary policy from the Federal Reserve. The Fed rate cuts are potentially right around the corner, or quantitative tightening, stunting the bull market. But regardless, I always come back to, the 4-year cycle always comes back into check. Whenever I think the 4-year cycle is just noise, I get proven wrong, and time again I'm realizing, I also want to emphasize, I saw somebody say it's too late to short, and yeah, I do believe that it's too late to short, because in my opinion, if you were going to be shorting, you should have been shorting from the 60,000s, and until we get confirmation that, okay, we're going to be getting this daily, weekly, monthly candle closures below this key support, I think that you should be hedging your bets if you're deciding to short right now, because I do think we'll probably see an impulse wave, because there is $15 billion to be liquidated if Bitcoin makes its move above $72,000. $15 billion.
It's insane.
It's a very
insane.
large amount of money to be liquidated. And those exchanges want that money. They
Oh,
want to take
yeah.
that money, guys.
Shout out to Saint Genevieve hanging on to the love with Crow with Knife. Man, that meme coin did wonders for a lot of the people in the Crow fam. Yeah, I'm hopeful for memes too to come back, but the game is right now, we're focused on Bitcoin and just broader altcoin theory, because if you want Crow with Knife to come back, the game is, we need this market, this forward cycle, to do everything that we just talked about. And I think we're right on track. Some people are freaking out today.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I mean, I'm feeling pretty chill. I've got a lot of risk on plays in my portfolio, and it is down. That being said, you know, took some profit. You guys know the story. Paid off some cars because of the blessings that came from some meme coins out there. Crow with Knife specifically, actually. So shout out to you, my friend. Thank you again for that super chat. Today, though, I'm just basically feeling the same as I felt a month ago, to be honest with you, 2 months ago, 3 months ago. I'm feeling the same as I felt when Bitcoin was breaking above 60,000 for the first time in this cycle. Because the only thing that's really going to get me hyped up and excited and feeling like, okay, maybe it is over, is that 3 trillion level. And I mean, I just keep coming back to it. I'm going to be a broken record on it, because what else do we have to go off of, right? Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance.
You know, I've been talking about how it looked like it was topped out for a while, but as I said, until we see that big move to the upside or to the downside, we're probably going to be topped out. And, well, we got that move to the downside, and Bitcoin dominance is rallying quite a bit. I do think that throughout this cycle, when we do see that final move, that final wave, a lot of Elliott wave traders like to call it the fifth wave to the upside, to about $100,000. I do believe when we see that happen, the final move to the upside, we'll probably see Bitcoin dominance test that 60% level. We reached 57%. We almost reached it a second time, but so far 57% is the top. I do think that 60% is around the corner, and altcoins are definitely are feeling it. We're seeing them get crushed. And, you know, that's something else I want to talk about, because a lot of people will zoom out and say, oh, like, Bitcoin's only down 20%. Like, why is everybody freaking out? Guys, I don't know about you, but I haven't been a Bitcoin maximalist since 2017, and I definitely hold altcoins, and altcoins are down like somewhere 60, 80%.
Yep. Every cycle there's a moment where it's like, man, I should just buy Bitcoin and only Bitcoin, and that is it. Period. It's like, you always come back where it's like, oh, in Bitcoin. I had somebody in the stream the other day who was saying, like, just trying to FUD Bitcoin, and I just still can't believe that there's people out there that are trying to, like, FUD Bitcoin, or like say that it's old, it's so, there's nothing that's, somebody said in the chat, it's only sentiment that's keeping it up. It's like, whoa! Like, inherently, guys, there is fundamental shifts in geopolitical things that have happened over the last 6 months alone. Like, there is a full change. And fine, want to call it sentiment? Geopolitical sentiment. How about that?
Yeah, CryptoKip, you know, that what's crazy about that is it really hammers in, and it kind of refreshes my mind, because sometimes I think, man, you know, people say we're early, but we're not. But when I hear people talk like that, I do realize, well, you know what, we actually are. It is not, we have not met that full-on S-curve adoption, and we still have the, you know, the S kind of goes like that, and right now we haven't even reached the parabolic move on overall adoption, which obviously means
super cycle.
Yeah, we haven't reached the super cycle yet.
Super cycle?
Yeah.
Smash a like for a super cycle. We have 76 viewers right now.
Yeah, hit that like.
But we only have 8 likes. So, 76 viewers, 8 likes. We could at least 100x those likes, okay?
I want to talk about, Anth Crow says, hey, you guys still bullish on Alex? Seem crazy how low and good buying opportunity. Yeah, you know what? I like stacks. I believe in stacks. Layer 2 solution on Bitcoin. I'm a fan of that. What happened with Alex is questionable. It made stacks look bad. I'll be honest with you guys. I do think that it doesn't mean, okay, the whole stacks narrative is gone. But no, it doesn't mean at all.
Not at all.
But, for Alex, that's unfortunate. It's going to be a black mark on their brand. And honestly, what that really does is it leaves room open for competition.
Then you got Veller.
Exactly.
Now we're going to have more competitors. So
Exactly.
yeah, I mean, Alex Labs, we talked a lot about that coin, and it looked great. I mean, it was the biggest super app for Bitcoin DeFi because of Stacks. Stacks is still great. Stacks, nothing's changed. Nothing has changed about Stacks with the Alex Labs thing in my mind at all. It's just one entity, one player. That's like FTX collapsing and you saying, well, that crypto.com and Binance are going to go out of business too. That's stupid.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's not how it's going to be. So, Alex Labs, could it come back? I think it could. I'm not really going to focus on that.
Can't make an omelet without breaking a couple eggs, am I right? Something like that.
So, maybe he'll pick up the shells and tape himself together and Humpty Dumpty will get back on the wall. I don't know.
I still hold a decent amount of Alex. And I do think that there's a chance for them. They were the market leader when it came to swaps on Stacks. They were the market leader.
Yeah.
I still
Veller
think
is now just so much.
Oh, obviously, it has to. That's what I'm saying. It's leaving a door open for competitors when you have such a demerit on your history. It's important in crypto. Anytime a blockchain, project, business, swap, DApp, whatever you want to call it, all these different things. Anytime something like a hack happens or some detrimental thing happens, it's really important. It hurts the reputation. In my opinion, I stay away from these projects, and I think a lot of people view it that way as well. It doesn't mean that, okay, well, one hack happens, it's done for, nobody's going to trust them ever again, but it does keep an idea in the back of many people's mind, and it does hurt the reputation.
Momentum's important too.
Yes.
They had a tremendous amount of momentum. They lost that. That being said, I am rooting for them to fix their security issues, make it right. I want multiple competitors in every ecosystem. I want multiple ecosystems to healthily compete against each other. I want Solana to do well. I want Cardano to do well. I want Crow to do well. I want Ethereum to do well. I want Bitcoin. I want Base Chain to do well. Somebody was asking me about bread on base. Same story, my friends. We are just waiting on that overall altcoin explosion. But yes, fundamentally, I don't think anything has changed about the excitement behind Base Chain.
Yeah.
Wallet's super easy to use. The hardest part about it is bridging your Ethereum over. And then, boom, now you're on Base Chain. Plus, it's Coinbase backing it. Let's do some shout-outs. Shout out to Doc Denzel Joe. Shout out to Craig. These moves are still the main way people are making tons of money. The drop before it recovers, that is a guy who's buying the dip. Shout out to Craig. Shout out to John316's buying H-Bar. He wants to know Black C's thoughts on H-Bar. Man, that chart has been dying.
I'm gonna be honest with you, John. I am very, very particular when it comes to what altcoins I buy. I'm only buying altcoins to basically build my Bitcoin position, and I really only hold a few right now. I got Solana. I mean, you can't even call Ethereum an altcoin at this point. I got Solana. I got Stacks. I got a bunch of different meme coins. I know it sounds crazy. I got Crow coin, but my largest holdings that actually deserve me talking about them would probably be Stacks and Solana. Really, I have like, what is it? 5 figures in a few different meme coins. I have Andrew Tate's Daddy coin. Not financial advice at all. I have like 10,000 in Bonk. I have a couple thousand in Caw, Crow with Knife, and in Mary. But my big positions to actually not just have fun with, but to make money, Solana, Crow, not Caw, Crow, Stacks.
I know there's a lot of people that like H-Bar. Price action's been struggling. I'm of the mindset that as long as you're not a Litecoin, and let's just put Litecoin in its own bucket, I'm pretty bullish on a lot of altcoins. So maybe, again, it's not going to make it into our portfolio, John. But hey, if you've done your research on H-Bar and you like H-Bar, I've always kept on coming back to it. And we really got to do this where you could put on a blindfold in a crypto bull market. When we get that parabolic breakout, put on a blindfold, throw the top 100 cryptocurrencies in the crypto market on a dartboard, throw those darts at random, whatever coins they land on, you could probably make some good money. A true altcoin season. Obviously, that's not what we want to do. That's not a good strategy. That's gambling. That's silly. But it's a good example to say that crypto is very lucrative. So, John, what we like to do is pick our winners, pick the things that we like, the things that we're excited about. And that's based on research, which we all got to do, and we'll keep talking about the things that we like, but you got to keep digging on your own. And I'll say, I know H-Bar community is strong. I got a couple friends that like H-Bar a lot. I got a buddy actually in my golf league, and he had a ton of H-bar, and he sold it all right before it absolutely got obliterated, and he's just like celebrating the fact that he got out of that ship before it's safe. But he still likes H-bar, and he like wants to get back in. So, we got to pick our own picks here.
You know what's crazy is there's now, back in 2017, you could throw a dart and hit a crypto, and just all of them were going up. They were all going up. But now there are literally millions of cryptocurrencies now. Sure, the majority of them are meme coins, but guys, this has been the meme coin cycle.
Yeah.
This has been the gambling cycle.
Yep.
This has been based on, in my opinion, I have a theory on this based on the economic times we're in. You compare it with sports betting. People want to gamble their way to financial freedom because, well, to be quite frank, they can't afford to put $100,000 into Ethereum and have it go up 20%. They need to put it into meme coins that will go up 100,000% or go to zero.
Breaking news, Vu Lee says, I read something last night, I'm not sure if it's true, but said finance might delist Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Oh, man. That's good. No, that's not going to happen. That's all I had to say there, Vuli. Man, there's a lot of things we can read. This time it's different. Guys, until something inherently changes about this market in a real bad way, and actually the opposite's happening now. We have the ETFs, we have presidential candidates talking about crypto, we have all these good there's just a bunch of FUD going around, Vuli. So, I read back in the previous bull markets, China banned Bitcoin 10,000 times. Yeah. And here we are today.
What did I say when I first got here? When's China going to ban Bitcoin?
That's the first thing you said.
When is China going to ban Bitcoin? Because that's the vibes we're at right now. It's there's so much FUD. It's like, oh, Mt. Gox. How many times have I heard Mt. Gox over the past 10 years?
Oh, my gosh.
Mt. Gox is going to unload all their Bitcoin. That was the last cycle and the cycle before that. Maybe this time they're actually going to, but guys, I mean, so what? Summer lull. Back in April, before sell in May and walk away, I said, I think that now is probably a good time to close the trading view and spend some time with your family. You said that.
Yep.
Spend some time with your family and friends. And come back to the charts in the fall. And that's exactly what's playing out in tune with the 4-year cycle.
Jose wants to know, Jose Ricardo asks, is the crash over? What do you got for a price? Could you pull up the price of Bitcoin right now, see what we got going on?
Yeah, let's see. Let's find out.
We had a pretty decent, we haven't talked about the bounce. How about the bounce? So we came down last night. 97 viewers, by the way, 19 likes. Let's get those likes up, fam.
$56,644.
56,000. Did we get to 57 earlier today?
No, we were close. That's what we need to get. That's our goal. We need to get above 57K. We need to hold that line. We need to close above 57,000, in my opinion, to create somewhat of a quote-unquote fake out.
Yeah, I want to get back above basically that previous little low that we had. Guys, we were trading in the 60 to 70-ish K range. You know the range. I talked about this range every single day. We broke through that range. The level I was looking for us not to break through when we left off on our last live stream yesterday was about 56,500. Right now, we are just slightly below that, but we did break down below that big time last night during the fireworks, right?
Yeah,
Wasn't
funny.
it during the fireworks?
Yeah.
So fake. I mean, look, it was very real. The price went there. I believe this is a bear trap. If we do come back to 57, it's going to be something that we can laugh about on our live stream on Monday of
as
what
long
a
as we see
wild
continuation.
Weekend.
We need to see continuation, though.
Right. But I'm still open to, 52K. Dude, and I'll tell you this. I'm still open to something much lower, but I have not personally acknowledged anything into the $40,000 region. All I've really said about that at this point, because again, I don't expect us to go there. I wouldn't like us to go there. If we do, I'm going to DCA. I'm going to buy the dip. But until we really lose the 52K level, that 51, 52K level, I'm not even going to start talking about 40Ks. But I will say that it is there. Those numbers are achievable. There are liquidations that could bring us to those levels. Call it Mt. Gox, call it whatever you like. But still, in greater theory, nothing really has changed. So is the crash over, Jose Ricardo asks?
Time will tell.
Time will tell. take advantage.
I will say, there is a good chance that if we close below 57,000, that the crash is not over, and we're looking at much more sideways price action leading into the fall. But in my opinion, regardless of what happens with price right now, the fall is going to be bullish. The fall, with you couple that with the Federal Reserve, the rate cuts potentially, the U.S. presidential election, they're pumping the markets, in my opinion. And, you know, Bitcoin always performs well in the winter. It always
Pretty much.
Whenever it's near the bull market territory.
Winters are good.
Fall
October,
into the
November,
winter.
man.
Yes.
I love Octobers and
Yes.
Novembers, man.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
They're good. They're good. We got Doc Denzel talking about leverage rambling, a combo between leverage trading and gambling. It really can be, but it really can be lucrative, guys. By the way, we do have a link in the description for all you guys watching right now. It's pinned in the comments section. If you guys sign up for Blowfin, they got some pretty cool bonuses. The one that I kept talking about is if you deposit $2,000 into Blowfin, you can get up to a $300 sign-up bonus. There's tons more sign-up bonuses. Check it out for yourself, guys. It's an up-and-coming platform. A lot of the biggest leverage traders and traders out there are starting to talk about this.
No KYC.
It's just
That's
super
why.
easy. Super easy to use, super easy to sign up for. But leverage trading, gambling, it can be. You got to use low leverage. You got to set your stop losses. And you know what? If you're going to use an exchange, you don't have to leverage trade on them either. You don't have to leverage trade on Blowfin. You can certainly make some good money, good trades on that, but you can buy spot on this exchange as well. And honestly, buying spot is always my number one go-to, but we've got a lot of opportunities to trade in these markets right now, and I'm going to continue to keep an eye on this, and definitely we're going to start trading more. I told you guys about my Jasmine trade recently, closed that one in the profit, and then actually opened up another trade, had to set a stop loss. Still up.
Sure.
Still up, but you know what? We got to protect the wealth. Protect the wealth. You can win a trade, and then you can lose a trade, but as long as you retain some of what you actually won, that's the game. You just have to win more than you lose, and you'll be in good shape. And it's easier said than done. It's easier said than done, which is why it takes time. It takes a lot of research and a lot of due diligence. Anth Crow saying he just dropped 3K in Mary. Godspeed, brother. Godspeed. Stuart Brooker says, loving the Black Sea videos. Loving it. Especially the finger point at the start of the show. Oh, you got a finger point.
I guess I do. When I talk,
Oh,
I
yeah. The wagging finger.
DCA, guys, don't panic sell. Not
Love it.
financial advice.
I love it. I love it. Aiden's saying it's hot today. It is hot. Oh, man. He's saying, oh, wow. That's a compliment. I'll take it. I'll take it. We had somebody that said that I looked like the cockroach from Men in Black yesterday on this stream. It's cracking me up.
I love it.
And one of our moderators blocked it. I was like, it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to, you don't have to block them. Vuli says, thanks, guys. LOL. Oh, you're responding about the Bitcoin Ethereum delisting. I have no fear, but I do notice there's plenty of sale at stores around the 4th. Crypto FUD to me are sales with real lower prices. I don't think I follow that comment quite, but I'll tell you what, there are sales around the 4th of July, and you're lucky to have a crypto sale is what I'll say about that.
Yeah.
So take advantage of the discount. Tobez is calling a 45 to 48K Bitcoin target. I think that's what he's saying with the
I do.
45,
I can get
48.
behind that idea, especially if we bounce up to this 57,000 and get rejected. I think when we look at the next week or two, I think that's definitely on the table, if it gets rejected. But like I said, this is also setting up for a historic bear trap. If we can get above 57,000, get the weekly candle closure, probably going to catch a lot of shorts. There's going to be a lot of shorts to be catched. Yeah.
Anytime people just start going strong in one direction, I'm waiting for the move in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
John is asking, what about other coins? Well, I'll tell you, John, you ask about a coin, we can talk about it, but it's not about any one particular coin in moments like these. That's not it's just not how this thing works. Luke's got her. Ben, shout out to you. WCBJJ. Oh, I said I'd call you JJ. Oh, his name's Wes. I got it. Now he told me his name. WCBJJ7. His name's Wes. I got his name yesterday. Good to see you, Wes. DCAing into the coins you like. He's telling you to be patient. Saying most of them have been here through the crypto winter. Most people have, but Wes, you might be surprised to see that there are a lot of people in this chat right now that are brand new, and I think we're going to continue to see more brand new people come into this space. I just recently talked about a while ago how a really good friend of mine growing up finally texted me for the first time about, and you know who I'm going to talk about here, finally texted me for the first time about Bitcoin and crypto with a real interest. And the text was basically, so what do you think of these crypto ETFs? And I just go, oh my gosh, it takes the ETFs for you to understand, to care about them. But that's how it is.
Yeah.
People are going to see these moves. People are going to see, oh, here's this big news story. Oh, Germany actually holds billions of dollars worth of this. You're going to see, oh, the ETF's going live in Australia and over in Canada. It's been live in Canada. This Ethereum ETF's going live. Now there's a Solana ETF. Until people see these things, they're not going to buy in. So we still have a lot of newcomers to come into the space.
Yeah.
I looked at a statistic the other day, and statistically, 6% of the world's population is some form of Bitcoin, okay? So some form of crypto. So only 6%. Only 6%. And of that 6%, I don't have the stats here, but I'd be curious to see what percentage of those people have under $1,000 in crypto, right? And then we start going into, well, Bitcoin's the new digital gold. Is that true? All these, I think it's true. But
it's funny you say it, because just today, I had a phone call from somebody that said, hey, Black Sea, is now a good time to buy? I have no crypto. Should I buy right now? And he said, where should I buy? And I said, well, yes, you should buy Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Right now is probably a good time. How long do you want to hold it for? More than a year? Then yes, right now is the time. Guys, new people are getting onboarded. Whether you think or not that we're early, I keep getting reminded that we are early. I want to talk about the Ethereum spot ETF.
All right.
Because this Ethereum spot ETF, guys, we broke below $3,000 on Ethereum. Absolutely insane. Especially amidst this Ethereum spot ETF, which was supposed to launch on the 2nd, but it was pretty vague. It got pushed back to the 9th.
S1 filings.
Yeah,
we need the
yeah.
update, says the SEC.
You know, Ethereum being underneath $3,000 with a spot ETF around the corner, man, I am buying Ethereum. I am long Ethereum. I have entered into long positions on Ethereum. Right now, I am long Ethereum on Blowfin, on Femex, with size. I do believe that there's a good chance here that we see Ethereum break out above 4,000. And that's why I keep saying that, you know, especially if they push this Ethereum spot ETF back towards the fall, it's going to be mayhem. It's going to be absolute mania. Everyone's going to laugh about the summer lull. And, you know, we're still in $50,000 territory on Bitcoin, and we're talking like it's the bear market. It's insane. It's insane.
It's the whole. It's that we were ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
And we feel it too, guys. We want it now, right? We all want it now. We saw we were ahead of schedule, and so it's like, oh, could it? You know, you always get to ask yourself, well, could it just explode? Could we just be rich tomorrow, right?
Right.
We're always going to want that, and that's what the whole space is always going to want. And we've been that way for a while. We were ahead of schedule. Nothing's changed.
Yeah.
People are getting down right now because it was so exciting.
Yeah.
And that's just the emotions balancing out. I'm trying to think of it like, if I have a rubber band and I pull it far back, it's going to spring back the other way and then increasingly less. So the bullishness, boom, we spring super bullish. Well, we're springing back super bearish right now. The rubber band's going the other way, guys. But it's going to bounce the other way again if inherently we're still doing what we've always been planning on doing, which is this full-fledged bull cycle. A lot of people, by the way, have been commenting. They like this format. They like this. So that's cool. It's a cool little different.
They were trying out the vertical stream. It's cool.
Smash the like, by the way, if you haven't done so. We got 96 viewers watching right now. Only 27 likes. So I know you guys can get us up to at least 50 likes. Let's do 50 likes on this one.
Yash Patil asks, Ethereum SPY ETF listing date. I believe they keep pushing it back. I mean, they said in July, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's closer to the fall.
August, September.
It's interesting how they like to bring all the positive things to happen close to each other and all the negative things to happen close to each other. Call it a phenomenon, if you will, or a strategy. But I think that we're probably looking closer to the fall for that. October, August, maybe.
Yeah, I gotta dig back in, but I think a couple months. I wouldn't be surprised though. Again, like if the filings get updated, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just like all of a sudden out of nowhere, it's like whoa, it just went live. Like whoa.
Yeah.
But I reasonably sit thinking about fall. Yeah.
Yeah. But I do agree though that it could just. Just, hey guys,
Yeah.
everyone's scared. Just kidding.
As soon
Get
as
in there.
the people that know it's coming have their bags packed, they're just gonna suddenly, you know.
All right, it's time to go now. And guys, I've been talking about for a while now. When this Ethereum spot ETF does get approved, we talk about Bitcoin being the boat or the tide that raises all the boats. But in reality, Ethereum is the king of the altcoins. And when Ethereum gets a spot ETF approved, that's when you're going to start to see these utility coins get the love that they deserve. The liquidity is not just going to go to the meme coins like it has been, people gambling their way to financial freedom in hopes of it. I think you really will see the liquidity finally move to the coins that actually have utility.
Yeah, I do too, but I also think we're gonna still have this. This is a meme coin bull run. I think.
Of course.
I'm not gonna move out the meme coin because I know we're all deep down. If you're in crypto, you got a little degen in you somewhere, and we're all gonna want to get in on it.
Everyone's got greed.
You all got it. We all got it, guys. Somebody said something in there. Drop the hammer. Want to know how to sign up for Blowfin? Just click the link down below. Super easy to sign up.
Pinned comment.
Yeah, pinned comment. Super easy.
Sign up, deposit, trade, get a bunch of free money.
Bingo. Well, we've been live for 35 minutes. We got 89 viewers, 35 likes. I'd like to see us go to 50 likes. We got new air saying it's going to 0. I don't know. Aiden says, Kip, don't call out the degen in me like that. I've been trying to stuff it.
Yeah.
Gosh, Kip. Gosh.
It's true. Everyone's got it in you. If you say you don't, then you just haven't been wrecked yet.
It's true. No, they all agree. It's real. Even if you don't want to admit it, man. Oh man, when I bought Caw on this channel, and then some people didn't believe. He's changed, man. Look, this is crypto, people.
This is how you make money.
This is crypto. And by the way, those cars didn't pay for themselves. So we can make money. You just we gotta shuffle our bags. You gotta pick your strategy. You gotta take some profit. Don't invest more than we're willing to lose, and we could do whatever we want here, but you don't want to let too much of the degen come out. So don't let too much degen come out.
It's interesting because you can call it degen all you want, but in reality, you should be going where the money is flowing, and the memes are where the money is flowing. That's why, guys, I made 6 figures from Bonk alone. It was a meme coin. These memes can generate massive wealth. And for the people that say, oh, it's reckless, you shouldn't be trading memes, you shouldn't be talking about memes.
All right.
Guys, you can make money with meme coins. Yes. It's possible. I've done it. Kip has done it. But you also need to know, with great risk, with great reward comes massive risk. You got to remember that.
With great risk comes great responsibility.
Yeah,
too.
Exactly.
No, well said. We got Doc Denzel saying money didn't change me. Did it change you? No, money doesn't change me.
Not really. I think it just emphasizes your personality. It exaggerates it a little bit more.
Yeah.
If you're a bad person, you're going to be more bad. And if you're a good person, you'll be generous.
Yeah, and increasingly so.
Yeah.
When I'm in the money in crypto, man, I'm a good tipper, I'll tell you.
Yeah,
I'll tell you. My barber just gets like double. It's crazy. That's how I want to live. I want to help some people if we can. That's part of the reason we wanted to do this channel is because I could try to talk to my friends all day and my family members all day about crypto. It just pull my hair out in frustration over the fact they don't get it or they don't care, they don't want to listen, or that they want to laugh about it. But I know that there are some people out there that want to listen, and we know that there's some people out there that want to listen and learn, and we've made money, and we want people to make money. I'm not telling you we give financial advice, but you guys know that already. That's not what this channel is about. But this is our opportunity to share our successes, and hopefully people can learn from it, do the research, and have some of those successes of their own. Maybe you're making $100,000, $200,000 in this meme coin here. Maybe you're not, right? Maybe you're just buying Bitcoin and you DCA in the bear market. There's so many different strategies that you could have picked up from this channel, and there's still going to be so much more that we can continue to talk about and learn together as a community. If you guys do want to join our community, by the way, we do have a private Discord. You can become a member on this channel.
Trade signals and whatnot on it.
Everybody, that's been around for a while, I think is, not at one point, probably most of the loyal watchers on this channel have got a gifted membership. If you hang out in these live streams, sometimes gifted memberships come around, but check it out. That's in the link as well, as well as the referral links. Oh man, oh no. Sinner says, brother, can you send $200? I took a loan and got liquidated yesterday. Oh, brother.
Yeah.
You got to set your stop losses.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got to set.
And honestly, it's tough luck. You know, you're not going to win every trade, and you get a capitulation event, you're gonna get liquidated, or you're gonna get stopped out regardless. It's just how it is.
I'll say this too. You lost $200 yesterday. Yesterday, you lost $200. You're lucky because people lost $200 million yesterday. A lot of people lost millions or hundreds of thousands of dollars, several thousands of dollars yesterday. $200 ain't bad, but everybody's situation's different. Feel bad for you, but you got to set your stop losses, guys. You got to be careful.
Chor Yang says, when will the Cronos meme coins come back? Well, we need some liquidity back on Cronos. And if you guys follow me on Twitter at 333blackc, I've been really pushing it, getting Crypto.com and Chris Marzak's attention to propose a Crocoin burn with a percentage of quarterly profits. We're going to talk more about that later, but we're really pushing that out there. We need to see some liquidity come back to the Cronos ecosystem to push those Cronos memes. Caw, marry, push, all of them will do very, very well if Crypto.com implements that burn.
I think that we're going to have a revival at some point, regardless if we get the burn, but the burn would be so beautiful for Crow, for the entire ecosystem. It would also just be amazing to see if the company and the exchange just like listened to the community here and did what the people basically publicly petitioned them to do. That would be very optimistic. That would cause a lot of hype, I think, for the coin and for the entire ecosystem. It'd be huge. Aiden's asking me, Kip, do you ever get the can you do it for me without them doing any research? My family always says, can you use our money and put it in the crypto market, do it for me? Heck no, DYOR, and I ain't no FA, ain't no financial advisor. Aiden, I just went to, so this hat is from Breckenridge. I just went to a bachelor party for my brother-in-law to be, and that was a beautiful time, wonderful. Got to golf, little Whitewater Rapids. I shared some videos with you guys while I was up there. And obviously I have a YouTube channel that we're putting out content every single day. I needed to keep up with my content. So here I am at this bachelor party doing content to start the day, to get my videos for you guys, to give you guys some updates. And so then, obviously, I'm going to get questions about cryptocurrency. And so I get questions about crypto, and then they hear about my meme coin success. And then, yes, Aiden, I got the questions. Hey, why don't I just give you $5,000 and you could do it for me? And I say, hey, why do you not? Like, why do you not do it? You're not going to do that. No, I can't do that. No, I'd be happy to talk to you about it. I'd be happy to walk you through setting up an account, potentially, but I don't like to do that at all, Aiden, because I don't want to be responsible for that.
Yeah, I think that would throw my trading game for a loop, and I think I'd be a terrible trader if I was trading with family members' money. It's just not. It would just mess my psychology up in trading. I probably would lose the money. That's probably what would happen if I did that. I'm a much better trader when it's my own money, my own risk.
I'd probably just put it in Bitcoin.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they'd probably be wild with their returns, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
you know?
Sure.
Tell them about this meme coin over here that I made all this money. Put it in Bitcoin. They make 50%. And wow, this is amazing. 50%. Right. I'm like, 50%. Oh, yawning. Oh, boy. We got 91 viewers right now. 81 viewers. 40 likes. Smash that like button for me. Let's get to 50 likes, guys.
Just for fun, how many Crocoin do you need to be a millionaire this bull run and when? I'll throw that question to you.
I think 500K.
500K? I think that's appropriate. I think that's an appropriate
$1 million
number.
And you got it for sure.
Yeah.
But 500K, I feel really good. I say $2 to $5. I'm not kidding around when I say $2 to $5, guys. There's things we could do that could help that. The Crocoin burn would be fantastic.
That would literally send it so fast.
Yep.
That's like the number one thing. You know, I don't like to. There's a lot of issues with a lot of different chains, and I don't like to harp on issues with the Cronos chain. But there are issues that are solvable, and I don't like to just complain. I like to come with solutions, and that's why I started to propose the Crocoin burn with the quarterly profits from the app and the business. That's something similar that Binance does with BNB. Every quarter, Binance takes a fifth of their profits, buys BNB, and burns it. And it, honestly, obviously, if you look at the BNB coin, you see it going to the moon.
I got a little distracted because Bufflink said $5 super chat to push Black Sea in the pool.
Right. Yeah, you're gonna need more than that.
I'm gonna need more than that.
Yeah.
There is a number. There is a number.
a lot more than that. How about 10,000?
10,000.
Give me 10,000. I'll jump in with all my clothes on.
There you go.
But
There
yeah,
you go.
I think it's important that people differentiate these exchange coins and talk about how Binance is doing this and how it's performing versus Crocoin and how Crypto.com is performing. Crypto.com is performing very well, but Crocoin.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, look,
Yeah.
I'm still of the mindset, though, like, we just need this bull site. Like, Crocoin is talk about fireworks. I see a lot of talk about fireworks. If the fireworks come for Crocoin at the end of the bull market.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, that's not just Crocoin. That's most of your altcoins out there.
Yeah.
They tend to do 10, 20Xs in, like, 2 months when this thing goes crazy.
A
It's
saying a lot of
silly.
people like to say is 80% of the bull market move happens in the last 20% of the bull market. And that is so true. I mean, we saw Crocoin go from 20 cents to $1 in the span of, I think, a week or 2 weeks in the previous cycle. And now it's just trading like a stable coin.
Yeah. We got some Caspa lovers in the chat. Aiden says he's holding 0.01 Bitcoin for his brother. I mean, you know, like I asked, so how old's your brother? Maybe give him that Bitcoin. Let him take care of it moving forward, maybe, Aiden. That's not financial advice. That's just friendly advice. Like, to get that off your plate, Aiden, it's a good thing you did it, I think. But, you know, you don't want to be responsible for other people's finances. And that's one of the scariest things about having a YouTube channel is, like, we are not responsible for your finances, my friends, but we are rooting for you to the moon. I mean, we want you guys to make as much money as possible, but we're all here making our own decisions. Brother's 17, gonna send it to him when he's 18. That's fair. I love that, Aiden. That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
I own some Bitcoin for family members, for young children, and I plan on doing something similar like that. Maybe when they graduate college, give them it. A nice surprise cash infusion, if you will.
Doc Denzel gave his 14-year-old 0.25 Bitcoin in February. Man, he or she has had a fun year watching that. That's super cool. Gave her a Trezor wallet with all of it on there. That's super cool. We got Coin Hunter saying the Cronos chain is dead. Cronos chain is calm. It's quiet.
Yeah.
But look at the rest of the market.
Yeah.
So is everything else. How's Solana doing versus the ties, right? Even a project as strong as Solana, with the meme coin mania, the volume, the trading activity they're down too. So, you know, that's how she goes. That's how she goes. Oh, no, she does. Doc Denzel's daughter does not know how to sell it. That's okay. She wants to hodl that thing anyway, probably.
Yeah.
Right, Doc? I don't know.
You gotta beat that into her, that idea of like, yeah, you know, maybe you should just hold this for good.
Well, guys, what do you say?
Yeah, let's call it.
All right, we're going to call it. 47-minute stream. We got 73 of you guys watching. We got 45 likes. Get us to 50 likes, guys. Give me 5 more likes on that on this stream if you can. Pakisad, shout out to you. Shout out to Doc Denzel, Joe. Shout out to all you guys joining us today. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream together. $10,000 and we push Black Sea in the pool next time. Don't forget it. I don't think that Caspa can hit $35, but I am very bullish on Caspa. I'll have to look back at that one, Alex's Arcade. Good to see you again. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Check out the links down below. I think this is a fantastic time to accumulate your favorite projects. Check the link out for Blowfin. There's free deposit bonuses for Femex. If you want to become a member, check that out as well. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I am Crypto Kip.
I'm Black Sea. Thanks for watching, guys.
Happy weekend. Happy 4th of July to those of you guys in the U.S. Enjoy the time with your families. Touch grass, and let's get a pump, y'all. Let's see if we can get a pump here.
Do you think this is going to be a fake out? We'll see.
Throw it in the comments, guys.
Yeah.
Throw it in the comments. Bear trap or bearish moves? Let us know. Peace, y'all. See you next time. 53 likes. Nailed it, folks. Much love. Peace.